Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honour to speak at Gavin's campaign launch this evening, especially as I've only known Gavin for the last 9 months. Although it might have been a short amount of time, he has had a profound impact within my life. So before I give you a bit of insight into how Gavin and I crossed one another's paths, please allow me to take you back in time, into my teenage years, to the days when I attended Addington High School, to one particular event where I was discouraged not to pursue my dreams. One day I went to see a careers advisor to get some help on how to become a politician. She listened intently to me whilst I was explaining why I wanted to become a politician and how I wanted to help the community around me. Whilst I was speaking to her, her face seemed like she was rooting for me. However, once I had finished bearing my soul, she then said, "I think you should reconsider your big dream and possibly pursue a career in stacking shelves at Tesco's." As you can imagine, I felt really deflated. I mean, come on. She could have at least said stacking shelves in Harrods. This was one of many incidents that occurred which tried to knock me off my path. For many years, I kept this story to myself and used it to motivate me when things didn't go according to plan. It's not until I was given the opportunity to speak at TEDx Croydon last November where I used it to motivate and inspire others. Whilst I was doing the TEDx rehearsals, the local newspaper contacted me and asked me about my ambition to become a councillor and an MP. Once the story was out, I didn't know what was going to happen next. I was then contacted by Gavin, who wanted to see me. Within weeks, I was sitting in Croydon Town Hall, grilling Gavin about Conservative Party politics, why he was in politics, and why the Labour Party annoyed me. Gavin then offered me the opportunity to put myself forward to become a councillor in Croydon. Things moved even faster. By the end of January, I had joined the party. By March, I was selected to run in South Norwood. Though it was an unlikely seat, it was still a great feeling to be selected. I was out canvassing, attending events, representing the party. It was great. Now, I currently work at Conservative Campaign HQ, for short CCHQ. To be honest, throughout the whole journey, Gavin was the key pebble to my very still lake. He could see the potential that I had inside of me, particularly during a dark time of post-graduation where I was unemployed and was feeling a little bit lost. By Gavin throwing his pebble, he unsettled the water and caused amazing ripples to form after that. I know for a fact that Gavin has thrown a lot of pebbles in other people's lakes, especially to the young people who have taken part in the NCS Croydon. Gavin is a major supporter and is instrumental of the delivery of this work in Croydon. From the beginning, he has been a dragon for the Dragon's Den pitches. He's visited campaign projects in Croydon Town Centre. He's even done lots and lots of Q&As to hundreds of young people. Just watching Gavin speak to these young people, being honest, being encouraging, and being relatable is often something which is hard to find in many MPs nowadays. Many young people, after these Q&A sessions, would say to me, "I really like him," or "He's normal, just like me." I have continued to see this passion to inspire youth by the amount of young people Gavin has allowed to shadow him in Parliament. In 4 years, almost 200 young people have experienced what I call the Barwell beat. Now, in relative terms, that is almost one young person a week. That is truly incredible. Moreover, Gavin has gone one further. In his current manifesto pledge, he will seek to set up a mentoring scheme to help bright young people from families where no one has gone to university, to allow them to achieve their potential. I have been working with young people for 9 years, and there are a lot of young people who have no one to look up to, or even a role model, particularly when it comes to achieving goals. Without schemes like this, we risk losing a pool of greatness. My mum has always said that one of the richest places in the world is not the bank, but it is that of the graveyard, where thousands of books, careers, dreams did not come into fruition. Many people say that if I was young, I would have ... This scheme seeks to prevent hopes and dreams from dying in our youth. Because, in reality, not everyone has a role model who is visible and accessible, or can overcome negative advice from so-called careers advisors. You see, young people are not leaders of tomorrow. They are leaders of the present day. And I am glad that Gavin recognises this, and he seeks to inspire and invest in a generation of talent who, with his support, shall and will reach their potential. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I stand here very proud to say that I am backing Barwell. Thank you.